Hi guys, hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really do appreciate. Guys, today is Science Day. I just wanted to um, catch up with you guys. I really do appreciate coming to this channel. Again, we're here to encourage girls pursue science and technology. We are here to showcase other role models that are pursuing science and technology, engineers, technologists, healthcare professionals, and many others who are in science. And so we are also here to ensure that the girls can actually be acclimatized to the endeavors. They can know more about technology. And today is Science Day, guys. So I just wanted to catch up so we can just remember how did we get there. So I'll talk about myself for a few minutes, and then, guys, make sure you can comment and just be part of it. So today's Science Day, guys. We really need to remember that there are few women in science and technology. There are few women, girls out there who are learning about science and technology. What is science? What is STEM? So STEM simply means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Those are just acronyms. And these are skills that we all need to learn to be able to develop, innovate. It's a good career. The whole 9 yard is just so many things why we should take science. Science unlocks tomorrow's economy. Science is the one that keeps us healthy and wealthy. Just so many things. So we really need to ensure that everybody can participate in science. Everybody can participate in STEM, especially for the girls. When I was growing up, I stumbled. I didn't have someone, a role model to look up to. I didn't see anyone who looked like me who was in science. Most of the scientists I imagined were going to be male scientists. They were going to be mostly white scientists. That's all I knew. I never knew that someone like me can be a scientist. Someone who looks like me, a woman, can be a scientist. Most scientists are men. Most scientists are white, what I would say. But I just wanted to say that there are few women in science and technology. There are few women in healthcare professionals. There are few women as technologists. So today, as a Science Day, we would like to remember that we need to put more effort in trying to understand that girls need to participate into science as well. So yes, I just wanted to touch those bases just for a little bit. So, why should we engage ourselves into science? Why should we expose science to girls? I'll tell you something. Most of us, we never saw, for example, a test tube until we were grown up. We never saw that chemicals can be mixed up and they can produce some blossom exciting things such that we can enter into STEM. We were not exposed to that. So I would like to urge mothers, guardians, uncles, education people, teachers, just industry, everybody, that we should put more effort into encouraging girls, young girls, to pursue science and technology, to expose them to experiments, to expose them to science. And when you ask and say, what do you mean when we expose them to science, we expose them to experiment, we expose them to all these things? There are so many things that you can discuss whilst you're inside the house. There are so many things that you can discuss when you are in outside, outdoor. So let's start about the outdoor things that you can discuss. So when you're outside, you can discuss about, for example, if you're walking along, you can discuss about trees, plants, birds, things that are, in real time. You can discuss, because science, it's in real time. Science is about molecules. Science is about electrons. Science is about living things, bacteria. Science is about just the whole environment, the whole 9 yard. So when you're working with your kids, you can discuss about these little things about science so they can be exposed to science. And when you're in the house, now you can try to bring those things that you saw from outside, try to see how you can tame them, pets, to see how other little ants grow, how they produce, how they multiply. So there's so many things that you can do, that you can bring from outside, you bring them inside, that you can talk about to just encourage girls to pursue science and technology. You can talk about science in the house. If it's the girls, talk about the kitchen, the pots, how were they made? How's the stove made? How is electricity made? Where is it coming from? You know, talk about all those things that involves science. So there are so many things we can discuss concerning science inside the house and also outside the house. You can discuss a lot of things, and it doesn't mean you have to be a scientist or you have to be a technologist or you have to be a specialist in those areas. You just have to know. And if you need to know a lot, you just need to go and research, read some papers, some books, and you can also just either call someone that you can discuss these things. And the other things is mothers, you may have friends or teachers who are engineers, call them, tell them that your daughter, your son wants to talk to them. Most of these engineers, scientists, trust me, they just want to be pricked by a needle. They're going to go off tangent, explaining things to your child, explaining things to your nephew or your neighbor. So feel free to call someone so you can discuss about science. Now let's talk about experiments. What type of experiments can you do? Same. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be experienced. There are so many things you can discuss about experiments. Water getting warm, water getting cold, that's temperature outside. You can talk about the weather. Get them involved in talking about these things that they see, things that are around us. Because remember, STEM is all around us. So today, as a Science Day, I just wanted to encourage you, mothers, industry teachers out there, that let's involve the kids into talking about science, talking about STEM. Remember, science is part of STEM. STEM, science is the one that comes first. So today is the Science Day, guys. I just wanted to make sure we can discuss about science in a little bit in terms of how we can encourage girls to experiment, discussions that can be carried out inside the house and outside the house. Also, guys, make sure you can watch most of the videos on this channel. They talk about how to encourage girls, boys as well. Things that you can talk about inside the house and things that you can talk about outside the house. And we talk about girls. It doesn't mean we don't want to encourage boys. We're just saying that there are few girls in science and technology, engineering and mathematics, but we also want boys to tag along, to go with that. It's easy for men to tag along because it looks like men were destined for science. That's how culture inclinations has been showing us. That's why we say, oh, we need more girls, trying to pull more girls to pursue science and technology. But other than that, we also want boys to tag along. So there are so many things that you can discuss, as I mentioned, both inside and outside. So guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. And I also wanted to tell you that tomorrow we are going to have very good experiments and discussions that mothers, teachers, you can carry out and discuss with your kids, either inside the house or outside, or also do experiments with your child. Do experiments with your niece, nephew, do experiment with your students in the class. So make sure you don't miss tomorrow between 7 and 8 p.m. Zambian time, African time, Los Angeles, it will be between 9 and 10 Los Angeles time AM. So we're going to be discussing a lot about experiments, science with the kids. So guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Make sure you subscribe. There's so much resource on this channel. Make sure you can dig into that. And we're here to bring you resources to discuss more about science, showcase engineers, and many more others to come. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. And look, I know that a lot of people come to watch this channel, but you have not subscribed. Guys, come on, Are we so boring? Am I so boring? Please, guys, make sure you subscribe. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much for coming. And ciao, ciao.